a turbulent childhood in the shadow of a drug-addicted mother to navigating the cutthroat music industry and intense personal relationships, this documentary explores the relentless hardships and undeniable resilience that shaped Star Davis. In the glittering, often unforgiving world of music, some stars are born, others are forged in fire. This is the story of Star Davis, a young woman whose journey of hardships and betrayal and an unyielding dream to shine. Star Davis's life began entangled with a legacy she barely knew, a legacy both brilliant and tragic. Her mother, Mary Davis, was a rising R&B sensation, a voice destined for greatness. But behind the dazzling performances and critical acclaim lay a darker truth. Mary battled a severe drug addiction, a demon that would ultimately consume her life and cast a long, painful shadow over her daughters. Star's earliest memories were not of lullabies and loving embrace, but of chaos, neglect, and the gnawing uncertainty of a parent lost to addiction.
Our mother was a junkie, and she died because of it, and you will too if you keep doing this.
This fractured upbringing denied Star a conventional childhood. Instead, she was prematurely introduced to a world of adult problems, forcing her to develop a fierce independence and a protective shell around her heart. When Mary's addiction finally became too much to bear, Star entered the tumultuous system of foster care. Foster care, for many, offers a chance at stability. For Star, it was another chapter of instability, bouncing between homes, never truly finding a place to belong and feeling like an outsider. Each new home was a reminder of what she had lost and what she desperately craved: a family, a home, and unconditional love. Despite the relentless challenges, a seed of hope was planted within Star, the undeniable allure of music. It was in her blood, a legacy she inherited from her mother, but one she was determined to claim on her own terms, free from the destructive influences that had plagued Mary. As she grew older, Star's focus narrowed. She knew she had a voice, a talent that could be her escape. Star's undeniable talent soon attracted another aspiring singer, Alexandra Crane, or Alex. But she also carried a heavy burden, the knowledge that her younger sister Simone was still trapped in their former foster home, enduring abuse. This realization fueled a fierce determination. Star wouldn't just save herself, she would save Simone. With a plan born of desperation and love, Star orchestrated Simone's escape. Alex, from a privileged background but equally determined to make her own mark, recognized Star's raw power and ambition. They formed a group, their voices blending into a powerful harmony, symbolizing the fusion of their desperate lives. Together, the sisters, bound by shared trauma and unbreakable bond, set out to find their godmother, Carlotta Brown, in Atlanta.
I've been looking for Star and her sister Simone for 10 years now, ever since their mother passed and social services took them.
Carlotta's salon became more than just a roof over their heads. It became a sanctuary, albeit a challenging one. Carlotta, tough but loving, provided the sisters with much-needed structure, but also held them accountable. It was there that Star truly began to build the foundation of a musical dream. Now in Atlanta, the trio, this was the beginning of their journey. A journey fraught with typical struggles of aspiring artists, open mic night, rejections, and the constant hustle. But for Star, it was more than just a career. It was an identity, a purpose, a way to heal old wounds and build a future. The complexities of their personal lives. Star, driven by an intense desire for success, found herself entangled in passionate, often tumultuous, romantic relationships. relationships. Her first major love was Hunter, a charismatic football player. Their relationship was a whirlwind of intensity, fueled by shared ambition and undeniable chemistry. But Hunter's possessiveness and ultimately his violent tendencies proved to be a devastating ordeal for Star. The tragedy of Hunter's death, though accidental, left Star reeling, forcing her to confront the dark underbelly of fame and the dangerous traps that lay in wait. It was a profound loss that left an unshakable mark on her psyche. Later, Star found a deep connection with Noah Brooks, another talented musician. Their relationship was a roller coaster of creative partnership, shared vulnerability, and a profound emotional depth. Noah understood Star's drive, her complexities, and her hidden path in a way few others could. However, the pressure of the music industry, their individual struggles, and the constant spotlight often tested their bond, creating a fragile love story that teetered on the brink. I want to make a quick mention of Star's son Davis, whom she shares with Noah, as he is also the driving force for a lot of the things that she does in the show to keep pushing. He is shown to be a force that has helped Star to grow, showing that motherhood can be one of the biggest blessings for a young woman's life. Star's relentless ambition, while a driving force for her success, also became a source of friction within her group and with those closest to her. Her unwavering focus on her career often led to impulsive decisions and perceived disregard for others' feelings. The group, once a symbol of their unity, began to fracture under the weight of individual aspirations and Star's increasingly assertive leadership. There were fallouts, bitter disagreements, and moments where the sisterhood they had built seemed irreparably broken. Yet even in isolation, Star's determination never wavered. She continued to pursue her dreams with fierce independence, even if it meant alienating those she loved. She learned hard lessons about the cost of fame, the fragility of truth, and the importance of self-preservation in the cutthroat industry. By the time the series concluded, Star Davis had come full circle. She was no longer the vulnerable, damaged girl who had arrived in Atlanta with nothing but a dream and a rescued sister. She was a woman who had faced unimaginable hardships, experienced profound loss, and emerged stronger, albeit scarred. Her journey was a testament to her resilience, her talent, and her unyielding belief in herself. She had navigated the treacherous waters of addiction, foster care, abusive relationships, and the brutal music industry. She had rescued her sister, found a surrogate family, built a career, and found a sister in Alexandra Crane, all from the ground up. Star Davis's life wasn't a fairy tale. It was a gritty, raw, often painful reality. But through every struggle and every setback, she held on to the spark within, transforming hardships into a catalyst for growth, and ultimately becoming the star she was always meant to be. Her story reminds us that even in the deepest shadows, a light can emerge, brighter and more enduring than ever before. Tell us, what do you think about Star's story? Would you like to hear more? Would you like us to go into greater detail? As always, leave your thoughts in the comments, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.